and this is Moorlander EDC, coming to you today with another video, and hopefully you can see we've got some little scissors here. These are the CK Electrician Scissors, something slightly different. In the past I've done lots of reviews for knives, but there's always going to be situations where you can't take a knife into a building, or you need something different that you can use or carry as an EDC. And I watched a video which I'll link to. However I do that, there was a guy that did a review for these, and I was like, yes, that is a cool guy, and thought I'd do my own. So the scissors themselves, they come in a fairly standard kind of packaging, and they also come with a little sheath that you can either hook and loop on, or there's a press stud there so you can attach that to your belt. It slides straight in, and it's pretty tough. Where that is on the inside, there's a really large nut and bolt here, so that you can adjust the tension if you like. But it's just where, if you can see that in there, it's just where this press stud is. So sometimes it can get stuck on that depending on which way that you put it in. What I'd probably recommend is buying a nice sheath that you can put scissors in. This is the one that, obviously, with my affiliation with Tasmanian Tiger, this is the Tasmanian Tiger scissor pouch, scissor sheath, which I highly recommend. But you know, there's lots and lots of different scissor sort of holders out there. So going through some of the specifics of it, these are Electrician Scissors, and are ridiculously robust. It's like taking scissors to the next level, really. The blades, the scissor blades, are made from high carbon steel, so that they're super long lasting and keep a really nice sharp blade on them. The scissor handles, don't really do many reviews on scissors, so I guess these are called handles. They're nice and economic, that's the wrong one, isn't it? They're ergonomic, that's the right word. Sorry about that. It's been a long day. Hey, it's been a long day and it's hot. So yeah, really nice. Doesn't matter whether you hold them with your left hand or your right hand. They're made from a type of plastic, but then on the inside you have like kind of a rubberized section to it. The blades themselves, I'm not sure if you can see this, hopefully you can. On one of the blades there are some small serrations ground into it, and then there are none on the other side. Oh, actually there are, but I think that's just from the grind itself. The serrations on this side you can definitely see, but what that does is that enables that to have a good grip, so that it doesn't slide out when you're cutting things. There's a bolt here which is nice and tight with a hex nut on the back, so if you need to tighten them after a few years of using them, then you can do. And yeah, you know, the scissors, towards the bottom here you've got a section that you can put stuff into, so that you can really cut those thick things. And that's it. The main reason that I wanted to review this was just because the next bit, hopefully, is going to be really fun. So I've not preempted this, other than the fact that I've been around the house quickly running around thinking, what can I cut up, what can I cut up? So like you should do, let's find some things that we can cut up with these scissors. Now, I haven't tested any of this out, so this really is warts and all. So CK scissors, we've got some 550 paracord. Now hopefully you should expect, yeah, you know, no trouble whatsoever. It doesn't even. Next one, we've got an old bit of accessory cord. So this is 5mm accessory cord. Again, goes through it like a knife through butter. That was quite cool. I think they're the easy thing. Oh no! Cardboard. Now, I probably should have started with paper, you know, like we do on the knife tests. Start with paper, but it's cardboard at the end of the day. If it's going to cut through this, it'll cut through paper. So that was fairly easy. Now hopefully you'll agree that these get harder now. This is a piece of plastic, a cable tie kind of plastic that you get with cables that are sometimes annoying. So does it cut through that? I suppose this is, yeah, okay. I thought that was some sort of hard plastic, when no, it's not. It even felt kind of rubbery. It was that went through super easy. Right, so we've done cardboard. How about cardboard that's kind of plastic coated? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay, that was super easy. Credit cards. Now this is a blank security card, which I'm guessing, yeah, super simple. This little notch here, like a choil on a knife, is super useful for that fact actually, because you can, let's do it without it. Yeah, it doesn't even slip. Once you start, so I'm cutting, but what I'm doing is I'm pulling out, and there's actually tension. I'm being able to cut it out. So these little serrations on this side really do a good job of holding that in. Yeah, that's brilliant. Let's try again. Oh, okay, didn't get a good grip on that one. Maybe I just go a different side. But yeah, cut through credit cards, that sort of thing, quite easy. How about this one? CD. Can I cut through a CD with it? Yeah. Okay, so CD is a little bit thicker. So I know that I'm cutting through something that's a little bit thicker, but as far as the difficulty that the scissors are having, yeah, just go straight through. So now as an electrician, what would we go to next? Possibly next we'd go to wires. So here's a micro USB cable, one of the ones that the kids has destroyed. If you've got kids, you know you go through these like sliced bread. Let's try this. So let's try it in two parts. So we've got this part with the serrations, and then we'll do it in here. And oh yeah, that was ridiculous. Yep, okay, there's pretty much no difference between the two, other than the fact that you can tell you've got less of a lever advantage when it's closer to the end. Other than that, it just goes straight through them. I probably should have tried to find something harder, like boom 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 HDMI cable, which is dead. So let's try this, and we'll do the same again. We'll try it in the edge, and we'll try it down here, see if we have any difficulty. Oh, just try it on the edge. Yeah, now. So, you know that it's going to be harder at the end because you've got less of a lever advantage than you would down here, but even then, still, it halfway down, super simple. I suppose what you'd want to do is you'd want to do this kind of fine work where you could go around and do that sort of stuff, whether you're an electrician or not. But when you're trying to take these apart, they're a nightmare because these are braided and you've got the insulation on the inside and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, you know, you can do the fine work with it if you need to. Make sure that you don't cut in too far and you realise that you've messed that up, so you just take it all off. It's pretty good going so far. The last bit that I got, now I thought I got loads, but I've just gone through all that really quickly. So the last bit that I got was like a kettle cable, you know, your standard 3-pin ones. And how easy does it go through this? Oh wow, that's even easier. Okay, I probably should have done this one before I did the HDMI cable. Yeah, it just goes straight through. Ridiculous. So let's get on this grandpa way. Getting back to the scissors themselves, cracking little scissors. I'll put a link in the description below so that you can see these. Yeah, they're brilliant. They really are good for those situations where, I mean, I have these but on my bag constantly, apart from now because I took them off. But I'll just have them there just in case for emergencies that, you know, I need to cut into something and it's harder than something that I'd necessarily need with a knife. They're there, they're useful. If I'm walking through town and I've got a pair of scissors on my bag, then no one's going to stop me for that. Whereas if I'm walking through town and I've got a knife and somebody stops me, then there's a chance that, you know, they might ask me why I've got it. It's a UK legal knife. We then get into the debate about knives and carrying knives here in the UK. Whereas scissors, if you went into somewhere that you wouldn't necessarily be able to carry a knife, being able to carry a pair of scissors is great. But remember, don't run with scissors, because that's silly, very silly. Cool. That was just a quick one, strange one really. Never thought I'd be doing a review for some scissors, but I quite enjoy using these. There are times when I reach for these before I reach for a knife, which I suppose is good. It's the point of these, and it keeps them fresh in your brain, because in your mind, because they're there when you need them. Yeah, that's it. Bit of a weird one. Don't forget to like the button down there and hit the notification thing. Please, if you like the videos that I create, then please feel free to subscribe and share. I'm guessing pretty much everyone's on social media. If you want to share this video on social media, that'd be great. Helps me to build my community. And there is a link in the description for an affiliate link which I use for Amazon, and that just helps out the channel. Cool. Stay safe, stay Moorlander, stay EDC.